listening to New Roads, New Rules, the podcast where women come together to navigate life's big transitions with honesty, humor, and a whole lot of heart. Here are your hosts, Sandi and Terri. Real women, real talk, and ready to ride.
But you're my bestie for life. Yeah, you're the family I choose. Yeah, you. The BFFs till the end. We can get through this together.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Guess what? Guess who's back with me today? Yay!
It's me. Yay. I'm so happy to be back.
I am so happy.
Honestly, I heard the last episode and I had total FOMO. I was so jealous not to be there. It was such a fun episode and everybody did a great job. And you did a great job without me, Terri. Sorry to leave you stranded.
Oh, well, it was, I missed you so much. But yeah, it was, if any episode to miss, that was the easiest one to miss. So thanks for that.
Yeah, for sure. And nobody really wants to hear about my family's Thanksgiving traditions.
I do. What are they?
I don't have any.
Jump in.
Have any. I cannot. I will not. I don't divulge the family secrets.
Tell us some of those. Let's round two.
I wasn't really sick. I'm just in hiding. No, but honestly, like just being so sick, there's a lot just for the audience. There's just a lot going on in my life. There's a lot of stress. I haven't been taking very good care of myself. I'm of a certain age. And so, I think what happens is, my body tells me, hey, whoa, you've got to stop. And it stops me tracks. And so I did some research while we were gone.
Of course you did. Yeah. You had nothing else to do, right?
And I came up with a whole episode.
We're diving in deep, people. Here we go.
So here's the topic, you guys. So we're going to talk about staying healthy when life's a lot and, and how it correlates with as you get older, right?
Yeah.
And so strong, sane, and still standing. That's what we're calling this one. Staying healthy.
I don't know about the sane part.
Right. I don't know about the, sane for us, let's just say.
It's objective.
So I think it's important that it's a good topic though, because
it is a good topic.
we can all learn from my mistakes and it was a reminder for me, and I think it will be a reminder for everyone, not just of a certain age, but I think it's important that we continue to take care of ourselves even in times of stress, right? So especially when stress makes you forget your vitamins and you eat standing up by the sink or you pretend that popcorn counts as dinner.
It's a vegetable.
Yeah. Right?
It's a vegetable. It's just a different way of cooking a vegetable.
For sure. So I think when life gets busy and you have stress, it's even more important to stop and make sure that you're doing the right things to take care of yourself. So Terri,
yes,
just what is the healthiest thing you did this week?
Oh, Jesus. The healthiest thing I've done this week. I just ate a salad for dinner.
Oh, that's amazing. I haven't had dinner yet.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
And I still might not actually.
Right. I do try to eat healthy all of the time. So I think that's my consistent thing and whatnot. Good. However, what's your healthiest thing? Before we go into the unhealthy stuff, what is your...
I've gotten 8 hours of sleep almost every night.
Oh, that is good. I haven't done that. Oh, God.
Yeah, I did toss. So when I was sick, I was on NyQuil. So and then I'm like, okay, now I started tossing and turning, and I'm like, no, I have to quiet my mind, do a little meditation, and then I've been sleeping pretty much through the night. So
yeah. It's just been crazy here. So that's where I lack. I don't get enough sleep. But yeah, I'm looking forward to my weekend because I'll be out of the house and out away from everything where I will get some sleep. So I'm so excited about that. But what's like the most unhealthiest thing you did this week?
I have to pick one.
Just one?
I mean, I've skipped a couple meals. I haven't eaten right. And I've had Fireball every night.
Wow, you are really like in a confessional here.
I know. Not a lot. I haven't had a lot, but I mean, it really is it's just, I'll do a little shot every night.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So my unhealthiest thing is yesterday, one of my customers gave me my Christmas gift early because I won't see her for Christmas. Like she only
what was it?
A tin full of snowball cookies.
Oh my gosh.
I've eaten so many of them today. Oh, so bad.
So I feel you because, I'm since Halloween, I was having like candy every night for dinner.
I did not even have candy here.
Not breakfast, for dessert, basically.
Yes, yeah.
I'd be like, I'll just get some candy from the candy
Some
bowl.
breakfast dessert, some lunch dessert, some dinner dessert.
So I was proud of myself that finally, even though we still have candy left over, finally, almost a month later, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of done with the candy. No more sweets for Sandy. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say no more sweets because they're, the Fireball has sugar in it.
Right. Yeah, a small amount. Yeah. But yeah, that's been my unhealthiest thing. And I'm sick to my stomach, really. What do you do? Yeah, whatever.
I know, but they sound so good. Oh my gosh.
It is so good. Like I do make those for Christmas. So we're going to have them for Christmas because these aren't going to last till Christmas. But I'm hoping that the kids have some more because I just, oh my God. Yeah, that's been my unhealthiest thing this week. So vitamins. Do you take vitamins?
Sure.
That's
I buy them. Well, I buy them.
Yeah.
And there are some vitamins that I'm religious with because I need to take them because I'm severely deficient.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to take a multivitamin. I don't do that anymore. I've gotten all the other like milk thistle, vitamin C, vitamin. I have them all in my cabinet. But am I taking them?
Right.
No.
See, I am really kind of good. I take my multivitamin. I do have a multivitamin. And I guess what? I still take Flintstone vitamins. Because way back when I was severely anemic, right around the time, I found out right around the time, right after my mom died, because again, I was stressed. I was taking care of her. I had two little kids I was taking care of. So as we are talking about today, life is a lot and I was not taking care of myself. And after my mom passed, I'm like, I'm still not feeling good. And I went to the doctor to find out I was severely anemic. Now, when I say severely, I had blood transfusions, I had iron infusions, I had all kinds of infusions. And they wanted me to take iron pills, but that fucks up your stomach in a major way. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. Not taking them. I'm not because and that's one of the reasons why I really don't like prescriptions because, take this, but you're going to have X, Y, and Z now wrong, Right. And I'm like,
side effect.
Right. So, eventually, I went through this for a few years where I had to go back in for a blood transfusion and they would do iron infusions because the iron's not going directly into your stomach. So you're not having the stomach issues. They put it in intravenously, right?
Right.
And I'm like, I can't really keep doing this either because they also send you to the cancer center to have that done.
Right.
And I'm sitting next to people.
Lost your mom.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. So then I found Flintstone vitamins with iron and I take 2 a day and I am no longer anemic. It's Fred and Bernie have saved my life. Let me tell you. So I am religious about my Flintstone vitamins. I don't miss my Flintstone vitamins.
And you don't get sick very much, do you?
I really try not to, but I am like when I feel like my throat getting itchy or if everybody around me is sick, I do take my purple gummy thing. It's the zinc with elderberry. Yes, and I will
yes.
take that every day. Like I do take that and it seems to help. But I don't take a lot of prescription medication. And I think that is one of the reasons why I don't get sick a lot, because I feel like that like lowers your, and I am not a doctor. I am not a scientist. I know nothing about anything scientifically. I'm just saying for me, it seems like, because I feel like when I have had to go on prescriptions, like it drags on or it doesn't get better or, you know, whatever. So I try to stay away from having to need a prescription, you know, but if I need one, I need one. Like, you know, but you go to the doctor now and half the time they're just like, oh, it's, you know, what is it? There's either it's viral or bacterial, right?
Right.
And if it's viral, they can't do anything about it. So you could take all the prescriptions you want. It's not going to do anything.
Listen, I'm not going to the doctor unless I absolutely have to now because I have to save money. So I'm just like, I'm not doing it. I will take, so last week, normally I would just go get an antibiotic. Okay, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
No, last week I was just like, I'm going to ride this through. I'm going to do the over the counter stuff and just be done with it.
Right.
So that's what happened.
Yeah. You know, I believe in more of prevention than, you know, trying to catch up. Yeah.
Agree.
So
I just have to get better at taking the vitamins for sure.
Try Fred and Bernie.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I might do that. So why this matter?
Why does it matter? Like, why does this all matter?
So I think I'm just going to talk about our age, right? So women in their 50s, especially, they often care for everyone else. And then they're, you know, not really looking after themselves, like skipping meals and overlooking their vitamins or inconsistent sleep or, you know, just high stress because they're taking not only their stress, but everyone else's stress on.
Yep.
And that is super important so that we can, you know, we have to get out of that habit. So research shows midlife is a pivot point. The metabolism slows down, muscle mass naturally declines, estrogen shifts. That affects your energy, immunity, and inflammation. So stress hits harder because our baseline resilience changes, right? So like that's why our age matters.
Right.
You know?
Right. I mean, yeah, it does. All of that. Like, and aren't we dealing with estrogen shifts and all of that?
Yeah.
Like, because
all of it. It's terrible.
It's
terrible.
Horrible.
Like, it is. It really is. People just don't warn you about this stuff.
They don't warn you about this stuff. And that's just not fair.
So I have to say also one of the key research points that I had found, which is also why I put an age on this topic, because you're right. We should absolutely be taking care of ourselves in any age. But in a 2022 Mayo Clinic review, they found that women ages 45 to 60 report the highest level of chronic stress compared to any other female age group.
Well, that I can totally see that because, I mean, during those ages, those are the time where most women are taking care of their families and you still have kids. I mean, if it's 45 to 60, you could have kids as young as 10, 12 still, you know?
Yeah.
And then, or to older kids, right? And then not only that, then a lot of that age group is now taking care of their parents. So you've got both sides coming at you. And then you're trying to handle work and you're trying to handle your husband and you're trying to handle the house and you're trying to handle everything. So that is the most stressful time. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We're just like, oh yeah, we can agree.
So stressful.
So let's talk about how stress weakens the immunity. So these are talking points that I had found. So that dang cortisol, right? So chronic stress increases cortisol, which suppresses the immune system.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about how it adds, weight to your belly, to your midsection.
Hate cortisol.
But yeah, I know. We just didn't mention how it affects your stress level. Right. And then,
I was just going to say, the higher the cortisol, the few infection fighting cells you have in your body.
Yes, that's absolutely true. You are right. You're right. And then there was a study, I know, the American, I like the Psychological Association. So I'm gonna,
yes.
right?
Did you have it in your bed with you, just flipping through the pages?
Listen, what else am I going to do when I'm sick? I mean, I tried to work. I worked almost every day when I was sick. So anyway, the American Psychological Association states that chronic stress impairs the body's ability to regulate inflammatory responses, making you more susceptible to colds, flu, and slower healing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I could totally see that. I mean, I think I mentioned to you that I'm like, I think your stress is making you sick.
Yeah. And what did I say? I'm okay. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
And then I just keep going.
Right.
I'm like, you know what I mean? I honestly, it's a mistake. And I wish I have to learn from this. I just have to. I don't wish I learned from it. I have to learn from this. You have to listen to your body.
Yeah.
If you don't, then what happens is it hits you like a Mack truck hits your body.
Yep.
And then it's like, oh, I should have probably listened to that 3 days ago.
Right.
You know?
No, I agree, because even in the most stressful times in my life, which were shortly after mom died and then going through my divorce, those were the only times in my life ever that I've ever had a severe anxiety panic attack. Ever. Right. And it was my body telling me, yo, dude, you got to calm yourself down, and, it is, we have to make sure to take time for ourselves to straighten it out and whatnot.
Agree. So again, talking about age, are you guys sick of facts? Because I can stop, but there are a couple more studies.
Oh,
okay, I'm just going to tell you the studies, and then we'll continue the conversation. I swear. So sorry. So in 2021, the Harvard Medical School said after 50, inflammation markers increase more rapidly in women, more in women than men, partly due to the hormonal shifts, which is what we kind of talked about, right? And then also the Cleveland Clinic in 2023 said that perimenopause and menopause change how our bodies metabolize stress hormones. By the way, they changed how we metabolize everything.
Right.
But women become less stress resilient and need longer recovery time, which fucking sucks, man.
It does. I mean, unless somebody's, paying for my recovery time or taking me somewhere for my recovery time, it sucks.
Right.
But I feel like I used to bounce back more quicker. Like I could and I'm just like, now I'm just like, I can't.
It's the same reason why I don't go like hard on the alcohol, right? Because as I just talked about, having Fireball every day. But no, I mean, like, I don't get like blackout drunk. Who has time? I'll be hungover for a week if I.
Oh my gosh!
You know what I mean? Not that I want to, but
No, but I mean, even like I have not been drinking a lot. One, because of the weight loss and whatever, and I've always been a lightweight. But I mean, the couple times that I have gone out and had drinks, like the next day, and not even a lot. Like I might be slightly buzzed, but not even like drunk. Like suddenly, I'm like, wow, the next day I cannot.
My body just doesn't do it. Right. Like it feels bad. It doesn't feel as good.
Right. So, no, not at all.
So we already talked about the things that, the things that we have in our life that are stressful. There's also workplace stress because we are not retired yet. So whether you own your own business, starting having a startup, a new business, or you're working for somebody else, there's that stress on top of your day-to-day. And then I do think that there's less consistent movement, especially when you work at a desk all day. So, I think you have to keep moving too, which is what we've had episodes on before.
No, I agree, because I can even feel it in myself. I've gone from constantly, because I've had a shift in my career, right? And I was going, like literally physically moving from place to place to place to place. And now I've been doing more behind the scenes at the desk. And I'm like, my back hurts a little more. Like, I need to move. I need to get up and move more. Like, I'm always like, get up and move, move, like take a break, get up and move.
For sure. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, cause stress hits us, you know, we have to we are less consistent with things.
Yeah, I know. I agree. And the hormones, they make a difference. I mean, at this age,
they are,
right?
Yeah. So they're basically on vacation without us. And our stress responses are confused. Our immune systems, they just end up doing the best that they possibly can with the things that they are given or not given. And they're like tired little people, like not being able to get work very hard. So
I agree with you 100% on all of those. Listen, so we've talked about all the bad stuff, right? The things that we tend to do wrong, the reasons why it's harder for us at a certain age. So let's talk about proven ways to stay healthy.
Yes. All right. Well, nutrition, right? I'll start with that one. Like I have learned.
You're good at that. You're really good at that.
Well, I've only gotten to be good at that because I was not good at that, you know? So, they tell you not to skip a meal, but I'm going to be honest. I do my intermittent fasting. I never eat breakfast. I start out with lunch every day. But with that, I always make sure to increase my proteins because especially at our age, we need a lot of protein. So I always look for protein, lean protein. I'm really big on the cottage cheese recipes and adding cottage cheese, like whipping that cottage cheese up and adding it to everything. You can't even tell because it's all whipped and smooth and whatever. You cannot even tell it's in there. And because the protein, it counteracts because we have a natural muscle loss over age 50. And I was just talking to a trainer and because I was talking about, my changes in my body since the weight loss. And she's like, you really need to concentrate on muscle work. Start lifting weights. She's like, she's the same age as we are. And she's just like, I never thought I would be lifting weights, but I started to, and I love it. And like her skin changed and all of it changed because you just have to increase that collagen. That's what the muscle is doing, and it helps to stabilize your mood, gives you more energy, helps to regulate your blood sugar. So you gotta do all that. I did learn that eating color at least once a day. I try to go for, if I'm going to eat something sweet, I do try to eat fruits like blackberries, blueberries. The darker the color, the better it is for you.
So when you say color, you don't mean Cheetos, right?
I don't mean Cheetos. The only orange like that you should be eating is a carrot.
I love it.
Just pretend it's a carrot, okay? And those little the baby carrots kind of look like Cheetos.
I do love the baby carrots.
Yes, and they do look like Cheetos. So, but add a cup of berries to something. Again, the darker the berry, the more antioxidants it has, so the better it is. So I try to stick to blackberries, blueberries, raspberries. The darker the berry, the better. Frozen veggies. My freezer is packed with frozen veggies. You shouldn't get canned veggies because the sodium content is higher. So stick to your frozen veggies. Salad kits. Like I said, I had a salad. Literally, they were buy one, get one free at Jewel. I bought salad kits and I just pour it in the bowl, mix it up, and that's my dinner. And so I've tried to find easier ways to incorporate good food because the nutrition, what you put in your body is how your body is going to act for you, how it's going to work for you, The last thing people talk about, which I fail all the time, is hydration.
Now, see, I'm pretty good at hydration. I drink so much water all day long.
You're very good at that. I am not. You should drink up to like 70 ounces of water a day.
Yeah.
I need to drink more of it. Although I do have to say, like, I do like my sparkling water.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting a Soda Stream because I went to a friend's house and had one. And I use it all of the time now. So it is getting me to drink more water.
That's good.
Because I was going through I just won't drink regular tap water, even bottled water.
Yeah.
Like it's just blah to me. So
yeah, listen, I was before I started drinking all this water a couple of years ago, I was on soda all day. Yeah. I would drink soda all day.
Oh yeah.
long.
See, I haven't had that's one thing I have not had in a while, except the other day when we went to lunch. That was the first time I had soda.
Well, if I want soda, and I won't drink Coca-Cola because that's what I was always drinking. So if I drink it, I'm going to be like, no, I'm going to buy it. Like it's a mental thing. Yeah. It's like when I quit cigarettes. I knew if I had one, I would go back.
You go back to it.
So if I have a hankering for a soda, I will go get a root beer.
Oh yeah,
that's my thing. That's my go-to.
Well, what's nice with the Soda Stream is you can buy the Barks root beer, and after you bubble up the water, and like we'll pour it in our cup, we'll pour a little bit of that in, and it gives you your own freshly made root beer kind of thing.
Really? Yeah. Does it taste like it?
Exactly like it. Exactly like that.
All right.
So then, my daughter, that's all she drank. She's like, this is great.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, drinking water, I do need to drink a lot more.
Yeah. But you do great with your eating, and that's where I need to work on, because I will grab a bag of chips and call that dinner.
Right.
I can't eat popcorn. I said popcorn earlier. I can't, as much as I want to eat popcorn. Right. I can't eat it for dietary reasons.
Right. Well, see, I think it's also different. Like, I don't shop for anybody but me. So I won't buy chips anymore. I don't buy this. I mean, that's why I'm picking out on these damn cookies, because they're never in the house.
Buy it. Right. I do have adults. Well, they're my daughter and her boyfriend in the house,
right?
And they, but I buy the chips. they just help me eat them.
Yeah, I don't.
So it's not. I think my daughter especially is a way better eater than I ever have been. She'll do the health shots. She'll do the smoothies and all the healthy stuff.
Yeah. So stop buying the chips.
Yes. Okay.
Step one.
So, okay. So that's really important. I think diet is important. What we're putting in our body. Absolutely. Yeah. So let's talk about supplements for a minute. Because we talked about the supplements we buy that I buy that I'm not taking. So vitamin D, right? Yep. So that's crucial for immunity and mood.
Yep.
70% of women 50 and over are deficient. I am one of those women.
Yeah. I think a lot of women are.
Yeah, I have a prescription. It's 50,000 units or whatever, and I only can take it once a week because that's how much it is, vitamin D. So I take it every Monday morning. So, but yeah, I mean, I think, and your bones deteriorate too as we get older. Right. So vitamin D is super, super important, right?
Yes. No, it is. It is. I mean, and right now we're not getting a lot of sun here in Chicago. So
no, we are not. Vitamin B12 also supports energy and nerve health. And the absorption, I can't talk, decreases with age, right? So your absorption, why can't I say that word?
I don't
absorption. It decreases with age. So that means we have to take more of it, right?
Right. And I do have to say that is another big one. When as I mentioned, I went for iron infusions, they always gave me a shot of B12 to absorb the iron, because then it helps your body absorb the iron.
Yeah. And I do have, my sister and my dad both have B12 deficiencies. So they give themselves shots once a month or whatever. Magnesium glycinate. No, I can say that, but I can't say absorption. So magnesium glycinate helps with sleep, stress regulation, and muscle recovery. Maybe I need magnesium in my life. You know what I mean? Like,
I hear that it comes in cream form, and you could put it on your lotion on your like skin, and that way it helps with muscles and everything like that. And I understand if I, and I could be wrong, because again, we are not doctors in any of this, people. So talk to your doctors before you do any supplements too.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But
we should have said that before I started talking about supplements.
But I know, like, your skin is an organ, so you absorb things much better than taking it orally. Like pills, I was told at one point, you only technically absorb 20% of the pill that you take. That's why I was told to take chewable stuff, and I take the chewable Flintstone vitamins. But the skin is the next one that's really good at absorbing things. And that's why, with hormone replacement therapy, some of it is in cream form because your skin absorbs it and it goes right into your system.
Right. Yes. I think I need to explore that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Also, omega-3s, right? That reduces inflammation and supports brain health. Oh my gosh. How many times you walk in a room, Terry, and you're like, why did I walk in here? I did it the other day.
You could tell that I'm deficient in omega-3 a lot of the times.
Yeah, me too. And honestly, like, I think it was because I was sick and I was like tired but I walked in the kitchen and I stood there and looked around like I didn't know where I was. And my daughter's boyfriend was like, what? I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know why I came in here. Oh, it's terrible, but it's true. But so omega-3s is supposed to help with that. Again, we're not doctors don't go by us, but like do your research.
Right.
Form your own opinions. And honestly, your body might need something different than ours.
Right. And also, if you are on a medication for health reasons, it may mess with that. So you definitely want to talk to your doctor, because people think supplements are, just easy safe. And whatever, it's safe, but you can take too much of something or, the wrong thing. So you want to definitely talk to your doctors before you start taking anything.
Right.
Unless it's a fruit or vegetable.
For sure. We touched on this a little bit earlier, but movement that feels good, not punishing. That's also something that we can do.
Right.
You mentioned weights, which is important.
Strength training, especially at our age, that's what's. I was just talking to her about. She's like, just sitting there and lifting, above and whatever. I'm like, all right, I'll do some more.
Right. Right. And walking, which we talked about with Kim, right? Like if you do nothing else, you should be walking. Here's the thing, you Chicago people. And it's just not Chicago. It's all of the winter states, right? But like, now, when I could get a break from work, I could go for a walk and just walk around the neighborhood, even if it was only for 30 minutes. And now I'm freaking cold. I'm like, I don't know, it's kind of too cold out there for me today.
Right.
I'm making excuses, and there are no excuses. I could just wear a heavier jacket.
Right.
Put some gloves
unless
on
it's a blizzard out there.
Right. We should be doing it.
We should be doing it. And I do have to say it does help if you get a walking buddy, because I am fortunate. I do have somebody that I walk with and kind of keeps me accountable, and kind of like, okay, I got to go, and I look forward to that walk. Yeah.
I tried to have a walking buddy, me and my friend Laura, who's a listener. Hi, Laura. So we tried to do that, but then it was like, we tried just one night a week.
Right.
And then it was like, every time that night came around, it was like, I have this. And she was like, I have this. And then it just never worked. So like, even because I work from home. And so like, when I say, if I have 30 minutes where I can take a break from my work, that's when I can go. So it's hard to get a friend to do that with you.
Right.
Because it's like kind of spur of the moment.
Right. No, I get it.
But I agree. Laura and I should be walking. It's just that I think we just abandoned it because every week we're like, oh, I can't go tonight because of this. And she's like, I can't go because of this. Well, it was mostly me. I have to tell you, it was mostly me because of everything that was going on in my life.
Right. No, I get that. No, I mean, even my walking person and I have to walk more,
Your walking person.
They have been working, but I mean, really need to carve out time.
Yes.
I need to walk.
Yes.
Like we need to
It
walk.
has to be purposeful and on a schedule. I think that's when things become the normal routine, right? And so without it, when I'm just saying I'll do it when I have time, it's not good enough.
No,
It
because
just
you're never
isn't.
going to make the time, right?
Right,
You're just never
right.
going to make the time. And
Right.
another thing is I hear people take yoga or Pilates a lot.
Yeah,
my
because
sister-
stretching is good for you.
Yeah.
So yoga is good for you.
My
'cause it's-
sister is an avid Pilates person. I think she's
Yeah.
gone every day for the past 5 or 6 years now.
That's amazing.
And she's tried to get me to go with her. The only thing is it's very expensive where she goes. So I can't go that many times. So I should, again, I mean, I do need to do more stretching, which is why my back is hurting. Like, because I'm sitting here, like I need to stretch out my muscles. So.
Right. Agree. And honestly, stretching is great for women with knee and hip issues, which I have both. So yeah, I should be stretching more as well.
Yeah.
And even just getting up from your chair when you're working on a computer project, I think is super important. When we had an office in Chicago, we had the rise up desks, you know, where you can stand for a while, but then you just press a button and it goes back down and you can sit for a while. And I thought that was super amazing because not a lot of companies will invest in that kind of thing.
Right.
To make sure that you're also moving, getting up out of your chair.
Yeah, you know, I have one of those desks. I still, I mean, I have it up higher, but I'm not standing, and I should. I do want to look into a walking pad for underneath it because that way, I honestly, I don't like treadmills because I'm afraid I'm going to go flying off the back end of it.
I love treadmills. And I would get one
because it goes slower, where it's not like boom, boom, boom. But then I could just walk and do this,
Right.
So, but
yeah, maybe that's something to look into as well.
But again, I'm buying more things, right? Just go and walk. Just go and walk.
Yeah, and they say 10 minutes, really.
Right.
Like, do the 10-minute thing. It's proven by the behavioral psychology that you're more likely to continue once you start.
Yeah.
So just carve out 10 minutes and then it'll get longer and longer and longer.
Yeah. No, right. You're right. You're right. But it's all well and good unless we don't learn how to manage our stress. Because if we don't learn how to manage our stress, then our immune system's never going to get better, right?
Yeah, and I'll tell you from firsthand experience that telling yourself in your mind that you're not stressed out and you're okay is not the way to handle it.
You mean telling ourselves we're fine is not good?
It's not. It's not, because it's not true. None of it's true.
And for the people that know us that are listening, if we ever say, I'm fine, know that we're really not fine. Like that's just our instinct just to say that. And we're really not fine. So you just
it means that I'm
us.
fine. I'm fine, but I don't want to bother you with all my drama right now.
I'm fine.
I just want to have a good time.
Like I'm fine. But we're really not. I'm telling you right now, for both Sandi and I, anybody in our life, if we ever say to you, I'm fine, we are not fine. We need some help somewhere. We just can't ask for it.
Right. And nor do I know how to verbalize it. So.
And nor do I know how to verbalize asking for help.
I love that you know me so well. And also, like, I have a friend from high school. And, like, if I go quiet, I just go quiet. She knows. Yeah. She's like, I know something's up because you went quiet. Yeah. Like, she knows if I'm ignoring the group text or I'm not participating in a conversation on a group text, that there's something up, and she'll call me on it,
Yeah.
So
I know
I just go quiet when I don't want to like hear myself complain about the same things over and over and over again. And that is also why I say fine, because to just tell you, it's stressful enough to know what I'm going through, but to tell you what I'm going through is also stressful. Right, so, right.
Well, I don't really want to. Like, I do, like, and I'm speaking strictly for myself. Like, it's easier for me to say I'm fine because whatever is stressing me, if I'm asking for help, I know I feel like I'm failing at handling it. and I'm failing at handling life. And I'm worried that people are going to be like, look how weak she is, or look how she can't handle things. And I'm stressing about that. Like I'm stressing about stressing.
100%.
You know, like, so it's, again, I will just say, no, I'm fine. Well,
and also I think I come from a family of really strong women, and I don't I don't even want to cry in front of them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to see me cry because then I'm the weak one.
Right. I don't like, and there have been times where I've started to cry and talking about something, and then I just stop because I feel like I'm looking weak, and I don't want to seem weak to people in my life. And it's just like the close people in my life. The people who I know accept me for me, but I don't want them to see that about me. You know, it's just
right.
I'm weird. I'm weird all over.
No, I'm going to be weird right with you. So let's talk about healthy ways. Okay. So like one of the things that I do is the deep breathing. Yeah. I do that. Like when I need to calm especially if I'm trying to go to sleep, right? So like I do the deep breathing. I it's supposed to lower cortisol. Yeah. If you do it for like 5 minutes or even under 5 minutes. And so like I try to do that. It settles me down. It kind of like brings me back into like myself instead of the spiral that I'm sitting in, you know? So I definitely do. I mostly do it before bed. Yeah. I have to remind myself to do it during the day, especially when things get, extra busy. Right. You know?
Well, I do find that during the day, if I'm feeling extra stressed or busy or whatever you want to call it, I will start deep breathing just or I'm going to start screaming. Like, so I'm like, okay, deep breaths. This isn't working. Deep breaths. Like, we'll get it. And then I'll get up and walk around, and then I'll come back and sit down and like tackle it. Because otherwise I will be throwing something. I will be screaming.
It's like a way to calm yourself down. It is a way to calm yourself down. And also it's like when I'm stressed, I don't know about you, but like I feel all this pressure in my chest. Like
my chest is so tight. It is so tight.
And this is why deep breathing will get you there. Now, there are times when I'll stand on the back porch, no matter what it is, just to have the fresh air and the deep breathing. That actually adds to it. So if you can go outside and you can breathe deeply, that's the best thing.
Right. I mean, it is. Fresh air can always do you good rather than harm you. So good deep breath of fresh air. Another way, which again, this is not for me. Well, it is for me, but it just doesn't happen, is sleep consistency to reset the stress response. Now, you were sick, and I know you were sleeping a lot. Do you feel like you got reset at all after all of your extra time?
During that time, I did, because I wasn't trying to think about anything but getting better. Like, you know what I mean? And I was taking the NyQuil, and then I was just really kind of like vegged out. You know what I mean? Besides work. I mean, I did work, and, I tried my best at that. Right. I'm never my best when I'm sick. But I have to say, like, I just feel like when I got better, I don't think it reset me for good. Right. Because then I just got right back in the swing of things, and I'm like, okay, now I'm better. So now I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to do this. And then, you know what I mean? Like, let me start ticking off things off my list. And then there were circumstantial things that happened while I was sick. I don't want to go into great detail, but like with the house selling or not selling, the contract falling through, and then I had a new house and didn't have a new house, and then I was packing, but I'm not going anywhere. And so all that was happening while I was sick. And it hit me like a ton of bricks when I started to feel better, because I'm like, okay, now I have to deal with all this chaos. And then I'm still kind of in that. So I'm still feeling a little like stressed and overwhelmed and like angry actually about all of it.
Deep breaths.
And there's nobody to blame, but I'm just angry. So like when I say I go quiet, I think I've gone quiet for everyone except for you.
No, I mean, you even went quiet for me, because I tried to call you and you put me right to voicemail, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, she's in a way, and I'm going to give her a little space, but not go too far.
Yeah, it helped that you knew what was happening, but I just think there are times when I just can't.
Right.
Talk.
I mean,
I can't.
right. No, I get the same way because I also go quiet. Like, I just don't want to talk it. I don't want to hear, like you said, I don't want to hear myself talk about this again. Like, I just don't want to hear myself anymore about this.
And I'm like, it sounds like a pity party in my mind. And I'm like, and then I get aggravated because of the circumstances. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to lash out at somebody that doesn't deserve it if I talk to them, and I don't want to talk to them.
Right.
So it's not their fault. Either I'm going to cry to you or I'm going to start screaming at you for no reason. So it's just bad. Anyway.
One of the two is going to happen here today. So.
But I do agree with you, though. This sleep consistency is important. So I did make a conscious effort to get 8 hours of sleep every day since then. I mean, I don't want to say every day because there were a couple days where I didn't, but right at the heat of it. But I would say since Sunday, so the last few days, and I'm proud of myself for that because I'm really making an effort.
Well, again, I'm looking forward because I do have a hard time sleeping. Like, even here at home because I got the dogs. I got
gosh, I know. I slept with those dogs. I know.
So I cannot get a good night's sleep. Now I know I'm going away. I'm so looking forward just to that good quality sleep. Like.
That's going to be amazing. Yes.
I mean,
I love your dogs, but I understand because they want to be right by you. And like a woman, like I get hot at night. And so having a big dog next to me, like cuddling me
is a wall that will not move.
And you cannot move her.
You cannot move
her.
her.
I was just like, oh my gosh.
No, you cannot move
like,
her.
You're
and
too
the other
hot.
one's all fluffy and she's got to be, no, I'm going right next to her. So she literally climbs on top of the big one and then squeezes her butt in and she's like right next to my head because she's got to be right next to me.
And then you have this big bed and you're on the corner of the bed, like
falling off the bed.
Right. Exactly. I know.
My ass off. So
when I watched them that one time, I was like, how does she sleep with these dogs? But they're so damn cute. I can't.
I know. And then, you get guilty because I'm like, get out.
I know. I know. I felt bad just asking them to move over.
Yeah.
I'm like,
no, they don't.
Please. I know. I had to push. But
you just can't. But so I am looking. So that's why I look forward to this time. Like, I know I'm going to get some good sleep. And that's one of the things I'm looking forward to. I'm like,
I'm so happy for you. You need some sleep.
Well, I'm hoping that it resets me. So that way Monday I come back and I'm like, all right, I can tackle this. I can get this done. I can, look for more new clients, and all of that. So my stress levels right now on that is like,
I hear you.
But another thing is good, which I love the most is sunlight. Sunlight only makes you get your vitamin D, but for me, it just makes me happy. Like that sun, why I drive a Jeep, so the sun can hit me, and like I can have sunlight on me. I love sunlight.
I know. And, I mentioned earlier, like stepping outside and getting a breath of fresh air. If you could do that with sunlight, that's even better. Like that's a double whammy. That's the thing. You're right. Chicago right now, it's not very sunny. Winter months are coming. So it's going to be hazy and
that's a nice way to
dreary. But, it is, if you get a sunny day, go out and just let it hit your skin. Mm-hmm. So, and dare I say, journaling. We talked about journaling last episode or 2 episodes ago.
I think we talk about journaling almost every episode, if not every other episode.
We also talked about, because when we started this podcast, you and I were all about the journaling. We bought journals. I started, but I couldn't keep up with it. I'm on a computer all day long. So to stop and then journal is just, I don't know. Maybe I should do an electronic journal, but
can I also have to tell you journaling?
Oh, maybe that would be, I'm just talking to my phone about all my day. Yeah. I have to tell you, my daughter and I did vision boards at the beginning of the year last year, so almost a year ago now. And I had one in my office next to my desk. And I didn't, and I started packing because I thought I was moving. And I packed it.
Okay.
And so I didn't realize how much I looked at that thing.
Yeah. Until it's down.
It's gone now. And I keep looking over there and I'm like, I see nothing. What are my dreams?
I have no visions.
what are my goals again? Isn't that funny? So we joke about the journaling and stuff, but like if you're really into it, journaling or vision boards or whatever they are, whatever's going to help you, I do think there is something to it because literally it's been 2 weeks or maybe 10 days. I don't even know how long it's been because I was so sick.
Right.
But I don't have it. And I keep looking up there expecting to see my pictures and my whole board.
Right. Maybe I should do a vision board. I am more of a visual person than I am. I mean, even like calendars, I'd rather see it on a paper calendar than like on my phone. Like,
okay.
You know, so maybe I should look into doing a vision board and the things that I want.
I think you'd like it. I think you'd like it. We could do them together. We can do them together. We can get, they actually have like books of like pictures that are specifically for vision boards.
Oh.
So like, it'll show like, a new house,
right.
A new car, you know what I mean? Like
right.
you could just cut them out. And that's what my daughter did last year. It was great.
Was a car on hers?
Yeah. No, she got one.
And there she got one.
Yeah.
See, I should do a vision board. That's what I should do. So the one last other thing is social connections, right? And I'm going to tell you, I think this is a good one because I think it does boost immunity and it does make you feel better when you're connecting with the people that are important to you and whatnot. So it always helps to lift my mood. I know when we're talking and we're both like, even when we get on to like record this, we always have our little like, hey, how was your day? We're both like, meh, 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 meh.
I know.
And then,
but it helps. It does help.
And then as we're talking, the more laughing it's going on and the better it is. And it's, I think social connections are really good,
No, I totally agree. I know, it's so funny coming from us that say, fine, we're fine.
Right.
But it depends on the circumstances, right? Like, I think that you're not always willing to kind of open up to everything, but sometimes just laughing with your best friends are going to be, I think that's just therapy in itself. You don't even have to say everything that's on your mind.
No.
You don't have to cry or do anything. You can just have that kind of therapy.
Right. Laughing is the best therapy.
Yes, agree. We always say that.
Yeah, no, it is. It absolutely is. So what kind of things do you think women can start this week that would help? Any healthy habits? Let's think of some healthy habits that we could.
I think, obviously
this week.
Obviously, I'm going to start with, because I think I need to do this because I was trying to, but I need consistency in my life, is the daily, at least 10-minute walk before you're checking your emails or before that conference call or whatever it is.
Right.
If you have 10 minutes, take a walk.
Right.
Outside preferred.
Outside preferred, yes.
Right.
I'm going to throw in that people need to add more protein to their diet. So like high protein lunch, add more protein, lean protein. You can always add more protein to your diet. You can't go wrong with protein. So add more protein.
Yes, I agree. You're really good at that. I agree. And let's put our vitamins where we can actually see them.
Fred and Bernie are right next to my bed.
Okay. So I keep mine in a cabinet. So maybe I'll move them to like right here by my computer and then I will see them every day.
Yes. And you will take them. Now, I don't use a pill box, the daily thing.
No, I know I don't either.
Because I'm too young for that.
Well, let me tell you, I got a pill box because I travel a lot.
Right.
And you know what I use my pill box for? Not my pills. I use it for my earrings. I put my little earrings in the little pill places.
There you go. Yeah.
But I mean, I also do have a jewelry organizer, but when I'm going on a quick trip and I just need a couple pair of earrings, I'll throw them in the pill box.
Well, that's a good use of it. But yeah, I won't, because to me, I'm too young for
It's
that
old.
still.
I know you feel old.
I do.
know.
So, but put the vitamins somewhere where you're going to see them. That's why I keep them right next to my bed. Like, because when I go to bed at night, in my head, if I take them at night, because your body is supposed to recover best through sleep at night, overnight.
Right.
So in my head, I take my vitamins at night before I go to bed to like boost that recovery overnight. Now,
so maybe
again,
that's what I'll do.
I am not a doctor, nor do I know if that really helps.
I'm going to try, though. I'm going to try.
That's my mind fucking game that I play with myself.
We're just throwing out ideas, and you guys do what you want with them.
Yeah, you do what you want with them. We take no responsibilities. That's on record there. But let's replace one stress snack with a protein forward option. I'm going to push protein as much as possible.
No, I hear you too, because I do try to get more protein just knowing, like I need it in my body. Right. I do protein bars. I do yogurt. Those are my two biggest,
Yes.
So.
But I will get you on some of that. No. You whip it up. You can't even tell it is cottage cheese.
I know. You're going to have to prove it to me, because I still don't believe you.
I will.
I hate cottage cheese. So as long as I can't taste it, I think I'll be okay. And then lastly, let's do a sleep reset, right? Same bedtime for like 3 nights. That's what I've been doing. Like I did 3, I said since Sunday, but so I've done 3 nights at at the same time. And I do feel refreshed, so sleep reset, everyone, sleep reset.
Yeah. Well, I'm not, the same bedtime's not going to happen, but I will get a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Do you want to do your turn?
Sure.
It's your turn. Let's hear what you have to say.
All right, listeners, this is your turn, right? Our challenge. This week, I want you to pick one habit that helps your body and let us know about it. Tell us what you've done. It could be something tiny, something small, like adding a 10-minute walk, taking your vitamins, drinking more water, anything that you've done to do, like boost one good habit to help your body this week. We want to know about it. Share it with us.
Yes.
And let us know.
And now it's time for the rule of the week.
And I want to just transition to rule of the week, because I have to tell you, I have a few.
I know, you couldn't decide, huh?
I could not decide. So I have 3 rules. You guys pick which one resonates most with you. All right. The first rule
had
is
a lot
your
of time
body.
off.
I know. I've had a lot of time to think of this subject. So your body is not optional. Treat it like your first priority, not your last.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah. I tell myself these things at night. Okay. And then the next one is take your vitamins like you're trying to win something, because I am super competitive. So like, I'm just going to tell myself I get a reward at the end of it. So
there you go.
Well, the reward is staying healthy, right?
The reward is staying healthy. I'm telling you, take some Flintstone vitamins.
I know. I'm going to have to go get some.
When we were younger.
Okay, I'm going to go get some. And then lastly, this one's a little more empowering. Mm-hmm. So strength over stress, right? Strength over stress every time.
Yeah.
So those are the rules that I am going to live by moving forward. Terry's going to remind me if I start to slip into my old habits.
As she's doing her shot of Fireball.
I know. I'm going to take a break until Thanksgiving. I mean, we should say that we're recording this before Thanksgiving.
We are. So
just a couple days.
I may have a slice of cheesecake. But I'm going to eat a lot of protein. I'm sticking to my protein. So,
right.
In closing, I just want to encourage women and ourselves. This encouragement goes out to us as well. To see our health as an investment. Because that will allow us to keep living big. It'll allow us to, we're getting into the time of our lives, our kids are growing. They're adults. And like, I feel like this is a whole new thing. Like I'm starting to realize, oh my God, I can actually start enjoying life guilt-free more, because they're grown and they're capable adults and we've done our jobs. So I want to encourage women, keep up on our health so we can enjoy this time. We worked all this hard stuff and stressed all these years and dealt with so much stuff. And now's the time to enjoy life when we can,
Yes. Agree. 100%. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yes. I am too. All right. Well, Sandi, I'm glad to have you back.
I am so sorry I missed the episode. I promise I will take better care of myself to not make that a habit. Right. And again, I really did miss you. And I missed just being on the last one. And I honestly missed all those fantastic guests we had last week.
I know. Well, we'll do it again. Christmas is coming, so we'll have to have a friend's Christmas sometime.
Ooh, that would be awesome. So let's do it.
Yeah. But everybody take care and let's take care of ourselves, right?
Yes, for sure.
All right.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.
You're
See
my
you next
bestie
time.
for life.